Good morning, and welcome to UMBC's Graduate School Commencement exercises. The ceremony will begin in a few minutes, and we ask that you please take your seats. First, a few notes for your safety and comfort. Please note the exits around the arena, in particular the ones nearest you. Emergency medical services are available on the concourse level behind Section 101. During the ceremony, please do not leave your seats to take photographs or videos. Aisles must remain clear at all times, and guests are not allowed on the main floor. As we prepare to begin our ceremony, please silence your cell phones and other electronic devices. We ask that all guests stay until the end of the ceremony out of respect for our graduates and UMBC. Please turn your attention to the far end of the arena floor and stand, if you are able, for our commencement procession. And please welcome our UMBC Brass Quintet. The Graduate School is led by the Graduate School Marshal, Dr. Lauren Hamilton Edwards, Interim Associate Dean of the Graduate School and Associate Professor in the School of Public Policy. The procession of graduates is led by Amy Freud, Students Marshal, the 2024 Presidential Teaching Award recipient, Professor in the Department of History, and Director of the Drescher Center for the Humanities. faculty and staff procession is led by Tulai Adalai, the 2024 Presidential Research Professor and a distinguished university professor in the Department of Computer Science and Electrical Engineering. She is joined by Fritzi Charney Meriwether, Staff Marshal and recipient of the 2024 Presidential Distinguished Staff Award for Exempt Staff. She is the Associate Vice President for Administration and Chief of Staff for the Division of Student Affairs. And Laura Weathers, Staff Marshal, recipient of the Professional Distinguished Staff Award for Non-Exempt Staff and Library Services Supervisor in the Albano Kuhn Library and Gallery. The faculty and staff marshals are carrying batons that the UMBC Alumni Association gave to the university in honor of our 40th anniversary in 2006. The platform party is led by the Grand Marshal, Nancy Kuzmal, President of the Faculty Senate and Associate Professor in Social Work. The Grand Marshal carries the university mace, a symbol of presidential authority. Used only on formal academic occasions, UMBC's mace was commissioned by the Alumni Association for UMBC's 20th anniversary in 1986.
The 83rd commencement exercises of the University of Maryland, Baltimore County will now be in order. Please remain standing for our national anthem, performed by Justin Whitmore. Justin is a junior vocal performance major and is honored to represent the music department today. His performance will be accompanied by a presentation of the colors by UMBC's Naval ROTC program. Please remain standing if you are able throughout the anthem and until the colors have retired.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Justin. That was a wonderful rendition. And thank you to the NROTC. Everyone, please be seated. As we welcome you to UMBC, we wish to acknowledge that UMBC was established upon the land of the Piscataway and Susquehannock peoples. Over time, citizens of many more indigenous nations have come to reside in this region. We humbly offer our respect to all past, present, and future indigenous people connected to this place. Now, I am pleased to introduce the 6th president of UMBC, Dr. Valerie Shears Ashby.
Good morning. Oh, it's a better morning than that. Good morning. Yes, there it is. What a glorious occasion. On behalf of our entire community, it is my privilege to welcome you to the 83rd commencement of the University of Maryland, Baltimore County. In addition to this morning's graduation exercises, undergraduate students will be awarded baccalaureate degrees in a ceremony tomorrow morning. To the families and the friends of all of our graduates, we are delighted that you have joined us from near and far to honor and celebrate these outstanding students. I also want to welcome those graduating students, family members, and friends who are joining us online. Thank you for being a part of today's ceremony. Thank you as well to my fellow campus leaders who are with us today, including our faculty and staff in the audience. And on the platform are the deans of our colleges and schools, administrative leaders from across campus, presidents of our shared governance bodies, members of the Commencement Executive Committee, and recipients of our Presidential Faculty and Staff Awards. Thank you so very much to all of you for everything that you do for this community. Let's give them a round of applause. It is now my distinct pleasure to introduce Regent Robert K. Herr to bring greetings from the University System of Maryland. Regent Herr was appointed to the Board of Regents on June of 2021 and is a seasoned trial attorney and advocate with decades of experience in government and in the private sector. He currently serves as special counsel with the U.S. Department of Justice. From 2018 to 2021, he served as the U.S. attorney for the District of Maryland. We are honored to have Regent Herr with us today. Please join me in welcoming him.
Thank you, Madam President. Good morning.
Good morning.
I am delighted to have this opportunity to extend best wishes and congratulations from the University System of Maryland and the Board of Regents. And I'm so pleased and honored to join your president, Dr. Valerie Shears Ashby, and her exceptional leadership team. President Shears Ashby continues to distinguish herself as a dynamic, insightful, visionary leader, taking this great university to new heights of excellence. I also want to acknowledge and thank the outstanding faculty and staff at UMBC. Thanks to your collective vision, leadership, and hard work, UMBC is recognized as an institution of educational excellence and impactful service. But of course, graduates, it is your accomplishments that we celebrate today. Your hard work, your perseverance, and your sacrifice have paid off. Congratulations. I look forward to seeing what you all will do next. I also want to acknowledge your family and friends. I know that they take great pride in what you have accomplished. They have shared in your sacrifice and certainly should share in your success today. Today, you all become an enduring part of UMBC's proud and impressive legacy. No matter what direction your life now takes, no matter what challenges you will next confront, know that your education here at UMBC has prepared you well. And so on behalf of the University System of Maryland Board of Regents, congratulations to each of you, and thank you again for allowing me to share in this momentous occasion. Congratulations.
Thank you, Regent Herr. We appreciate the support of the Board of Regents. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Manfred Van Dulman, UMBC's Provost and Senior Vice President of Academic Affairs. Provost Van Dulman joined the UMBC community in July from Kent State University in Ohio. At Kent State, he served in a variety of leadership roles, including Senior Associate Provost and Dean of the Graduate College. He holds a PhD in Family Social Science from the University of Minnesota, and his research interests include adolescent and young adult relationships and experiences. Join me in welcoming Provost Van Dulman.
Thank you, President Shears Ashby. Congratulations, you did it. I'm so proud in each of every one of you for completing your degree. This is a tremendous accomplishment, and I trust your hard work has not gone unnoticed. While we're all here together today, you're receiving your degree, which is a major milestone, I also want to take a moment to think how you got here. Indeed, I'm mindful that each of you had a unique trajectory to obtaining your degree. Some of you may have had roads that were straight, while others took detours and made stops on the way. While we celebrate today your degree, I hope you also have an opportunity to reflect on your journey, as the learning and growing does occur during the journey. It's a journey that matters as much, or even more, as earning the degree. Your degree reflects your journey, who you are, and how you got here. What you learn through the journey, the good and the bad, will help you succeed in your journeys after your degree and in the future. Many former UMBC graduates are on journeys all over the world right now. You will join the tradition of over 98,000 UMBC alumni who continue to improve our communities and the people who live in those communities. Over the past 6 months, I've had the opportunity to meet a number of these UMBC alumni who literally are changing the world through finding, for example, a cure for cancer, to optimizing emergency management systems in local communities. These alumni, one by one, are truly remarkable, and I encourage you to stay connected with UMBC and the Alumni Association. I know you're ready to change the world. You are talented, and UMBC prepared you well for the next phase in your life. Go out and make a difference, but today, take a moment to reflect and celebrate. Congratulations, and go Retrievers. Next, I'm pleased to introduce Jessica Bergstrom, PhD candidate in Language, Literacy, and Culture program, and the president of the Graduate Student Association. Please join me in welcoming Jessica.
Thank you, Provost Van Dolman. As your Graduate Student Association president, I have the very great honor of addressing you today. Although after today, you might not be UMBC graduate students anymore, so perhaps instead I should be asking you for advice. I want to begin by commending the achievements we are celebrating together today. I am an oral historian, so at this moment, just before you move on into the next chapter of your life, I want to connect your time at UMBC with other milestones in its history. I invite you to reflect on all you have experienced while a student here. Your first day on campus, getting to know your cohort in your program, taking the bus or parking on campus, sometimes walking in the wind or rain in the process, uphill, of course, eating in the Commons, visiting a restaurant in Catonsville or Arbutus occasionally instead, forgetting to eat sometimes because you were working feverishly toward a deadline, late nights studying or laughing with friends in the Alban O. Kuhn Library, named after UMBC's first chancellor, who held that position from 1966 to 1971. Remember your first course here? Maybe you took a class in the Math and Psychology building. It opened 55 years ago in 1969, long before UMBC was even an independent university. That was the same year our women's basketball team first formed. Of course, they won their first game. Do you remember your first sporting event here? Maybe you picked up a free t-shirt. In 1979, 45 years ago, the men's basketball team was ranked number 6 in the US. That was the same year UMBC got its first master's degree program, today called Learning and Performance Technology. 1979 was also the year UMBC first created its Alumni Association, of which you are now a member starting today. Did you do lab research here? In 1989, 35 years ago, the Center for Structural Biochemistry was established at UMBC. Did you make friends from the other colleges, perhaps at a GSA event? 20 years ago, in 2004, the Erickson School of Aging Studies was founded. In 2019, just 5 years ago, maybe you were here. UMBC established the Office of Equity and Inclusion to promote our core community value of inclusive excellence. Chip, who is here today, the campus comfort dog, joined UMBC's police department. Okamoka opened after starting as a class project. A NASA-funded UMBC-developed satellite launched to the International Space Station. Mustafa Al-Adhami, then a PhD student in mechanical engineering, won the national 3-minute thesis competition after first winning the UMBC competition the GSA organizes every year. And UMBC's softball team swept the league championships. Finally, in 2024, you graduated. It is a historic day for you as well as for us. You made it up that hill through the wind and rain, and now you are on top. It is called Hilltop Circle. Your achievement today is a milestone you will mark with your families and communities, and with this UMBC family and community into the future. We will keep cheering for you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Jessica. Today, I have the great honor of joining my colleagues and all of you in celebrating our graduate students, those who have completed the courses of study and met all of the requirements to receive master's and doctoral degrees. And you have heard our Provost talk about this incredible journey. Today, I am so very proud, not just of what you have accomplished along the way, which is significant, but I am also inspired by who you are and what I see in you. You strive to live the values of this institution, like the responsibility to respect one another's humanity, to learn from differing opinions, and to care for one another. The world you are graduating into is complicated and filled with uncertainty, but today I am so very hopeful because you will be the ones who will listen to the voices that often go unheard. You will stand and advocate for the needs of others, not just yourselves, and you will seek understanding where there is chaos, and you will innovate where others see no pathway forward. This is who you are and who you have become on these journeys. And I know that every place that you will land will be better because of your presence. And graduates, you may think you know what today means to our faculty, mentors, and advisors who sit before us, but trust me, you have only the smallest idea. I cannot begin to overstate the significance of today's ceremony for the faculty. Throughout my career as a faculty member, I have had the joy of mentoring a number of master's and PhD students, and each and every one of their graduations meant the world to me. The evolution of the faculty-grad-student relationship is an extraordinary thing. It starts out as mentor-mentee when you are working closely in the co-creation of knowledge. Probably you were mostly learning from your advisor then. But over time, the questions and ideas become more of your own, and the relationship becomes one of collaborators in which you are, most of the time, the leader. And today, we have the privilege of honoring that transformation. In many cases, your advisor is giving you the same degree that they have. And trust me, they are prouder of you in this moment than they were of themselves when they earned it. Today, we experience the joy of glimpsing the future and knowing that it is in good hands. And finally, I'll say to the families and to the friends who are here, some of you who have been on this journey yourselves know what it means. But for many, it was probably quite mysterious at times or even strange. You might have wondered if these students were ever going to finish. I always hear that laughter every time I say that because it's true. You may have even wondered exactly what they were working on and why or whether it was going to be worth it. Here is what I want you all to know as families and friends. These students, our amazing UMBC graduate students, have ascended to the highest levels of academic achievement, and it is rare for a reason. This is incredibly hard work that even few attempt, let alone complete. And our world will benefit from their passion and from their brilliance. They will write the books, create the art, discover the solutions, develop the policies, and help us better understand ourselves, each other, and the world. I know you're proud of them. I can feel that pride from here, and I share in it with you. And so to our families, friends, to our faculty, and most of all to our graduates, we offer you the heartiest of congratulations. Thank you so much. And now the moment you've been waiting for. I now invite Interim Dean of the Graduate School, Jeffrey Halverson, to join me for the conferring of the degrees. You can clap. This is the good part.
Thank you, President Shears Ashby. We will now move to the part of the program when we confer the PhD and master's degrees. Today, each graduate will receive a memento from the UMBC Alumni Association. Representing the Alumni Association Board of Directors today is Mr. Kevin Yang. Kevin is one of over 95,000 UMBC alumni worldwide and currently serves as board president. He graduated with bachelor's degrees in computer science and financial economics in 2007 and is founder of KRY Properties. Please join me in thanking Kevin for his support of UMBC. Before we begin reading the names of our graduates, we want to first share this short video recognizing our graduates who are participating virtually. Please help us celebrate them by cheering them on.
Michael Allen Brazda, Doctor of Philosophy in Gerontology, whose mentor is Dr. J. Kevin Eckert. Shveta Sila. Kavita Sila. Prakhar Dixit. Austin P. Garrison. Haley Marie Kyle. Nithin Gaudkumbam. Aaron Jordan Novak. Ermias T. Mikhail. Ayokunnumi Ogunsanya. Nirav Pancholi. Min Kyung Park, Doctor of Philosophy in Gerontology, whose mentor is Dr. Christine A. Mayer. Kirti Suhas Pare. Brittany Pugh. Sergei Saharov. Ridwan Islam Sifat. Nimit Tolia. Ryan Woonuk Fink.
A round of applause, please. Thank you. Now, will the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy please rise? President Shears Ashby, I have the honor of presenting the candidates recommended by the faculty of the University of Maryland, Baltimore County for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, the highest earned degree for which any university has the power to confer.
Graduates, upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority of the State of Maryland given to the Board of Regents and the Chancellor of the University System of Maryland, and by them entrusted to me, I hereby admit you to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, which you have earned during your course of studies at the University of Maryland, Baltimore County. In token whereof, you shall be given a diploma with all of the honors, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto pertaining.
Thank you. Now, will the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy please proceed with their mentors to the platform?
Doctoral candidates in the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences. In the program of Geography and Environmental Systems, Benjamin Judah Daniels, Doctor of Philosophy in Geography and Environmental Systems, whose mentor is Dr. Alan Yakeley.
Dr. Daniels developed a computer model to evaluate how residential rain gardens can be effective at reducing flooding in suburban areas. He is an environmental geologist with the Maryland Department of the Environment.
In the program of Language, Literacy, and Culture, Karan Maurice Wildy, Doctor of Philosophy in Language, Literacy, and Culture, whose mentor is Dr. Craig Saper, and whose co-mentor is Dr. Hanieh Barahui Pasandi.
Dr. Wildy examined the Spider-Verse films as models of stylized imagery and visual stories. Currently an associate professor of English at Prince George's Community College, Karen hopes to work in academia and the film industry.
In the program of Applied Developmental Psychology, Ana Katrina Balda Aquino, Doctor of Philosophy in Applied Developmental Psychology, whose mentor is Dr. Charissa Che.
Dr. Aquino studied how Latino and Asian immigrant caregivers navigate racialized context to promote equity and resilience among minoritized families. She will continue this work as a postdoctoral researcher at the University of Maryland, College Park.
Su-Ching Wong, Doctor of Philosophy in Applied Developmental Psychology, whose mentor is Dr. Charissa Che.
Dr. Wong examined contributors to the development and well-being of Chinese American parents and their children. She provides behavioral therapy to children with autism and aims to support these families within the Chinese American community.
In the program of Public Policy, Grace Catherine DeOro, Doctor of Philosophy in Public Policy, whose mentor is Dr. Lauren Hamilton Edwards.
Dr. DeOro examined nonprofit resilience through emergency management during the COVID-19 pandemic. She teaches a first-year seminar based on her research and supports historically marginalized student groups at St. Mary's College of Maryland.
Jonathan Hunter Severa, Doctor of Philosophy in Public Policy, whose mentor is Dr. Marina Adler, and whose co-mentor is Dr. Zoe McLaren.
Dr. Hunter Severa's research found that countries' trust toward their citizens and government institutions strongly influenced COVID-19 deaths and mental health problems during the early stages of the pandemic. He will pursue a career in public health research.
Doctoral candidates in the College of Natural and Mathematical Sciences. In the program of Biological Sciences, Alexander Stephen George, Doctor of Philosophy in Biological Sciences, whose mentor is Dr. Michelle Stars Guyano.
Dr. George studied fruit flies to model human genetics, investing how physical and chemical cues synergistically influence directed cell migration, providing insights into development and diseases like metastatic cancer. He continues his work as a postdoctoral fellow in the Stars Guyana Laboratory at UMBC.
In the program, Alan Voskanian Cordy, Doctor of Philosophy in Biological Sciences, whose mentor is Dr. Charles Bieberick.
Dr. Voskanian Cordy characterized an animal model of prostate-specific inflammation that recapitulates pre-neoplastic lesions found in human prostate cancer. She is pursuing a career in the pharmaceutical industry.
In the program of Neuroscience and Cognitive Sciences, Prableen Kaur Chowdhury, Doctor of Philosophy, Neuroscience, and Cognitive Sciences, whose mentor is Dr. Rachel Brewster.
Dr. Chowdhury identified a novel mechanism regulating cell adhesion. Understanding how cells establish and maintain contact is essential in processes such as early development and cancer. She will build on this work as a postdoctoral fellow in the Brewster Laboratory at UMBC.
In the program of Biochemistry, Karndeep Singh, Doctor of Philosophy in Biochemistry, whose mentor is Dr. Michael F. Summers.
Dr. Singh developed a protocol for preparing RNA molecules that contain a specialized modification that helps control their function, which explains how HIV-1 RNAs hijack human proteins to help the virus replicate. He is a postdoctoral fellow at the Institute of Bioscience and Biotechnology Research and the National Institute of Standards and Technology.
In the program of Chemistry, Tauhid Baradaran Kayal, Doctor of Philosophy in Chemistry, whose mentor is Dr. Marie Christine Daniel.
Dr. Baridare on Kawai's research focused on designing gold-based nanomaterials for drug delivery applications and for use in optical devices. He will begin his career as a research associate at the National Institute of Standards and Technology.
Amanda Nicole Balunas, Doctor of Philosophy in Chemistry, whose mentor is Dr. William R. LaCourse.
PFAS, or forever chemicals, have built up in the environment, causing harm to ecosystems and human health. Dr. Balunas developed a novel quantitation method for their trace analysis. She is a public health scientist for the Maryland Department of Health.
Shriyasi Sengupta, Doctor of Philosophy in Chemistry, whose mentor is Dr. Zeev Rosenzweig.
Dr. Sengupta discovered a new mechanism of interaction and impact of surface-modified two-dimensional materials on environmentally relevant bacterial cells. She works as a materials scientist at Anderson Materials Evaluation, Incorporated in Columbia, Maryland.
Joy Elizabeth Tames, Doctor of Philosophy in Chemistry, whose mentor is Dr. Catherine Seeley Radke.
Dr. Tames developed and optimized modified nucleoside analogs known as acyclic fleximers and explored their biological activity as potential broad-spectrum antiviral therapeutics against viruses of pandemic concern. She is an Oak Ridge Institute for Science and Education postdoctorate fellow at the U.S. Army Medical Research Institute of Chemical Defense at Aberdeen Proving Ground.
In the program of Statistics, Vahid Andalib, Doctor of Philosophy in Statistics, whose mentor is Dr. Sungchul Baek.
Dr. Andalib developed statistical methodologies for classification problems in high dimensions, which are appealing to both researchers and practitioners due to their intuitive nature, ease of implementation, and superior performance.
In the program of Physics, Maxwell Eifer, Doctor of Philosophy in Physics, whose mentor is Dr. Sebastian Defner.
Thermodynamics, the theory of work and heat, was developed to make steam engines more efficient. Dr. Eifer's work has focused on applying thermodynamics to make computers more efficient in order to meet the growing demand.
Nimurta Kaur Chaudhary, Doctor of Philosophy in Physics, whose mentor is Dr. Theodosia Gogosi.
Dr. Chaudhary's research explores transitional metal-based thin films with a focus on their formation and the characterization of their properties. By studying how growth conditions influence material behavior, her work advances these films for potential applications in optoelectronics and photovoltaics.
Doctoral candidates in the College of Engineering and Information Technology. In the program of Computer Science, Mohammed Mahmoud Al-Alam, Doctor of Philosophy in Computer Science, whose mentor is Dr. Tim Oates and whose co-mentor is Dr. Edward Raff.
Dr. Alam's research in the field of computer science led him to write a dissertation titled Neurosymbolic Representations and Their Applications to Deep Learning.
Cyrus Gian Bonyadi, Doctor of Philosophy in Computer Science, whose mentor is Dr. Alan T. Sherman, and whose co-mentor is Dr. C.C. Dwan.
Dr. Bonyadi created a unified methodology that applies design theory to consensus in distributed computing, providing a common language for describing and comparing algorithms. By simplifying the analysis and remediation of security vulnerabilities in blockchains, cryptocurrencies, and distributed ledgers, this work enhances the reliability and security of these technologies.
Priyanka Ranade, Doctor of Philosophy in Computer Science, whose mentor is Dr. Anupam Joshi.
Dr. Ranade's research introduced an approach that combines large language models and ontologies to aid defense analysts in identifying event narratives actively being constructed in the media ecosystem. She is a lead scientist at the U.S. Department of Defense.
Ran Liu, Doctor of Philosophy in Computer Science, whose mentor is Dr. Charles Nicholas.
Dr. Liu's research advanced PDF malware detection with a novel data set, optimized features, and an efficient detection system, significantly enhancing defenses against such attacks. He will join Meta as a research scientist focusing on spam detection.
Lorenz John Sebald, Doctor of Philosophy in Computer Science, whose mentor is Dr. Yakov Yesha.
Dr. Sebald developed a customizable distributed computer file storage system designed to simplify storing, retrieving, and searching through diverse types of file data. He will be working with the Terrestrial Information Systems Laboratory at NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center.
In the program of Computer Engineering, Rachit Mohan Sood, Doctor of Philosophy, Computer Engineering, whose mentor is Dr. Fosen Choa.
Dr. Sood's research focused on the fabrication of nanostructured metamaterials to produce artificial materials for novel intelligent applications, including nano-size electronic devices for millimeter wave imaging. He has joined a research company in Delaware to continue his work on nanofabrication.
Shoruk Suleiman Alaskar, Doctor of Philosophy in Computer Science, whose mentor is Dr. Mohammed Yunus.
Dr. Alaskar's research addressed dynamic EV to EV wireless charging and routing challenges, optimizing costs, energy efficiency, and profitability, thus advancing mobility and sustainability and promoting electric vehicle adoption in smart cities. She will join Majma University in Saudi Arabia as an assistant professor.
Hasib Al-Rashid, Doctor of Philosophy, Computer Engineering, whose mentor is Dr. Mohammed Yunus, and whose co-mentor is Dr. Tanush Mohseni.
Dr. Rashid's research focuses on energy-efficient artificial intelligence models for real-time deployment on edge devices, achieving significant compression and high accuracy. His innovative work secured him a position as a machine learning engineer at Zywai Healthcare.
In the program of Electrical Engineering, Muntasir Mahmood, Doctor of Philosophy in Electrical Engineering, whose mentor is Dr. Mohammed Yunus.
Dr. Mahmood's research enables direct communication from an airborne unit to submerged nodes. His work develops advanced technology to solve real-world challenges in underwater exploration and navigation. He is joining SciGlobe as an artificial intelligence research scientist to work on atmospheric remote sensing.
Wei Jin, Doctor of Philosophy in Electrical Engineering, whose mentor is Dr. Sung Jun Kim.
Dr. Jin developed machine learning algorithms for analyzing functional magnetic resonance imaging data. His novel methods flexibly extract diverse neural activations from multiple data sets by incorporating subject group attributes. The work will contribute to understanding brain functions and disorders.
In the program of Human-Centered Computing, Juawan Sa, Doctor of Philosophy, Human-Centered Computing, whose mentor is Dr. Helena Mentis.
Dr. Sao examined how control capabilities in augmented reality shape psychological ownership and group collaboration, providing fundamental insights for designing effective AR collaborative systems. He will continue to advance our understanding of social interactions in AR environments as a postdoctoral fellow at Drexel University.
In the program of Information Systems, Sahara Ali, Doctor of Philosophy in Information Systems, whose mentor is Dr. Jianwu Wang.
Dr. Ali developed advanced machine learning models and a causal framework to quantify atmospheric influences on Arctic warming and sea ice melt. Her work will contribute to the study of climate change in polar regions. She is an assistant professor of data science at the University of North Texas.
Zahid Hassan, Doctor of Philosophy in Information Systems, whose mentor is Dr. Nirmalya Roy.
Dr. Hassan's research enhanced health monitoring and autonomous systems by addressing data uncertainties and earned multiple research awards. He is committed to academic research, striving to advance these fields, creating novel knowledge and inspiring students towards impactful innovation.
Pritam Roy Obi, Doctor of Philosophy in Information Systems, whose mentor is Dr. Arya Gangopadhyay.
Dr. Ovi's research tackles privacy risks and data confidentiality challenges in distributed machine learning and ensures integrity with artificial intelligence models. He is a tenure-track assistant professor in the Department of Information Sciences at the University of North Texas.
Argo Sarkar, Doctor of Philosophy in Information Systems, whose mentor is Dr. Arya Gangopadhyay, and whose co-mentor is Dr. Mariam Ranamunfar.
Dr. Sarkar focused on developing a trustworthy machine learning framework for efficient damage assessment after natural disasters. He is a postdoctoral research fellow at Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center in New York.
Antonio Xenakis, Doctor of Philosophy in Information Systems, whose mentor is Dr. George Karabatis, and whose co-mentor is Dr. Ji-Yuan Chen.
Dr. Xenakis researched anonymization techniques which guarantee the privacy of sensitive information in data located in a single or multiple places and intelligently integrated together, thus enabling anonymized data to be shared and analyzed without fear of uncovering the original information.
Evelyn Marie Kempe, Doctor of Philosophy in Information Systems, whose mentor is Dr. Sridevi Sampath, and whose co-mentor is Dr. Aaron K. Massey.
Dr. Kempe's research addresses regulatory ambiguity, advancing software development to bridge gaps between evolving technology and compliance standards, resulting in 3 publications on regulatory compliance in software. She continues this work as part of her role in the U.S. Army.
In the program of Mechanical Engineering, Ji-Huan Huang, Doctor of Philosophy in Mechanical Engineering, whose mentor is Dr. Deepa Madan.
Dr. Huang fabricated high-performance thermoelectric generator devices, which can be used as long-lasting power generators using a low thermal budget method. This generator can potentially be a very promising power source to charge sensor wearable batteries and enable self-sufficient and long-lasting wearable devices.
Linfeng Liu, Doctor of Philosophy in Mechanical Engineering, whose mentor is Dr. Weidong Zhu.
Dr. Liu developed a novel non-contact vibration monitoring technology for structural health monitoring of rotating wind turbine blades, and image-based tracking continuously scanning laser Doppler vibrometer. He plans to apply his knowledge and technologies in the industrial field.
Ke Yuan, Doctor of Philosophy in Mechanical Engineering, whose mentor is Dr. Weidong Zhu.
Dr. Yuan developed a novel three-dimensional, continuously scanning laser vibrometry, leading to 10 publications in scientific journals, 4 awards from leading international conferences, and 4 pending U.S. patents. He is looking for a tenure-track faculty position in the U.S. Now, will the candidates for the degrees of Master of Arts, Master of Public Policy, Master of Science, and Master of Professional Studies please rise? President Shears Ashby, I have the honor of presenting the candidates recommended by the faculty of the University of Maryland, Baltimore County for the degrees of Master of Arts, Master of Public Policy, Master of Science, and Master of Professional Studies.
Graduates, upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority of the State of Maryland given to the Board of Regents and the Chancellor of the University System of Maryland, and by them entrusted to me, I hereby admit you to the degree which you have earned during the course of your studies at the University of Maryland, Baltimore County. In token whereof you shall be given a diploma with all of the honors, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto pertaining.
Thank you. Will the candidates for master's degrees now proceed to the platform? And please remain seated until your row is escorted to the stage.
Master of Arts candidates in the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences. In the program of Education, Michael Sipes, Jr. Sue Ann Gott. Karen Jean Gregg Carty. Samantha Mary Malinowski. Charity Hasvaneh Chandiwana. Stephanie Lizama. Hania Richardson Cooper. Tori T. Scott. In the program of Teaching, Jamie Heim, Dan B. Lim. In the program of Teaching English for Speakers of Other Languages, Liliana Nativi. Mayra Rodriguez Hernandez. Zaira Patricia Melendez. Marie Hills. Ashley May Villarama Mangalinden. In the program of Text, Technologies, and Literature, Sydney Ariel Camisar. In the program of Historical Studies, Matthew Alexander Novick. Catherine Charlotte Till. Emily Rose Beyer. In the program of Human Services Psychology, Ethan Fisher. N. Jeanette Dela Cruz Santos. Kimberly Lemus Flores. Drew Elizabeth Piersma. Jocelyn Castro. Julie Carty. Sun Ho Kim. Courtney Elise Arrington. in the program of Learning and Performance Technology. Kianya Clifton Roach. Lauren Michelle Dana. In the program of Applied Sociology, August H. Wickman. Jana Ridley. Ting J. Hong. Allison C. Dodson. Master of Public Policy candidates in the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences, in the program of Public Policy, Natasha M. Campbell. Mercedes Akomia Opoku. Haley Elizabeth Smith. Hannah Lee Thurner. Master of Professional Studies candidates in the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences, in the program of Geographic Information Systems, Himanjali Mailapali. Matthew Tomitz. In the program of Industrial Organizational Psychology, George Nima Norgby. Cameron Watkins. Master of Science candidates in the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences, in the program of Emergency and Disaster Health Services, Lindsay Agnes Sarno. Master of Science candidates in the College of Natural and Mathematical Sciences, in the program of Biological Sciences, Justine Arbolada Guevara. In the program of Chemistry, Owen Mark Spar. In the program of Applied Mathematics, Nathan Michael Tamiru. Gargi Chowdhury. Alabi Jamiyu Ahmed. In the program of Atmospheric Physics, Madeline Claire Killian. Anthony Stephen LaLuna. Vamsi Krishna Ketta Babu. Charmi Shaith. In the program of Entrepreneurship, Innovation, and Leadership, Thomas Alton Jasmine. Nicole A. Kenner. Tetilope Omowumi Atolagbe. Oriofe Oluwatomisin Wokike. Benedict Chinedu Okereke. Natasha Aaron Monroe. Master of Science candidates in the College of Engineering and Information Technology, in the program of Chemical and Biochemical Engineering, Arman ul Haq Kushwaha. In the program of Computer Science, Tejish Kandukuri. Reese J. Robertson. Aidan Mackenzie Newell. Pratik Katanbai Shukla. Tristan Galsick. Sanjaya Gowali. David Ledbetter. Richard Aya. Yatheswar Penta. Ravi Varmagotumukala. Dinesh Gadu. Himakar Paradi, Rohith Kankipati, Niharika Sinda, Akila Solipuram, Gita Sanjetha Pericherla, Samyuktha Wuyuru, Taran Krishna Kali, Chaitanya Reddy Seelam, Zahir Abdul, Sheetal Chopa Katla, Reshma Mamila Pali, Girish Chandra Dama, Naga Penindra Gani, Chaitanya Kumar Kumala, Sai Srikanth Koyi, June Lee Young, Sophia Hamer, Saqib Ahmed, Venkatasai Saravan Pathapati, Vinay Rakesh Adapa, Shailesh Kumar Shetty, Anand Yanigala, Bhavani Shankar Mahamkali, Samritha Balama, Fauzan Mohammed, Sri Chen Medigani, Monika Simhadri, Disha Rajendra Pai Jayaswal, Rama Sai Mamidala, Deepak Thondepu, Bharadwaj Kuru Babule, Ayush Janumahanti, Sidhesh Bande, Hrudaya Jina, Vamshi Krishna Jina, Sai Kumar Vadapalli, Sairam Prasad Damaraju Venkata, Hanumanth Rao Somaraju, Saketh Ram Vanjipuram, Srivikas Edukula, Rahul Padugu, Anurag Sharma, Budini Amaraneni, Ashwik Kilari, Sravya Chirakala, Aravind Pavuluri, Vishnu Vardhan Gokanakonda, Geethanjali Nalani, Aman Syed, Jagadish Damala, Sriman Puluguju, in the program of Engineering Management, Jacob Alexander Lee, Brian Rigney, Michael A. Haas, Muhammad Ahmed Dawood, Vrushali Yegam Batla, Ashwari Rishika Mane, Ravali Gonuru, Ramesh Bijala, Suraj Hanumanthapura Chandra, Yaswanth Naidu, Kunal Umesh Wakade, Kiran Kumar Dakoju, Dinesh Kumar God Pataparla, Mahesh Babu Vanguri, Sai Charan Gunturu, Vivek Varma Vegasna, Rohith Reddy Venambaka, Devi Sriram Ramasetti, Kalegar Mohammed Sheber, Shiva Tejaswini Anil Das, Harsha Sri Reddy Kaila, Aditya Aladi, Siva Kasi Talatam, Lakshmi Prasanna Kalagatla, Harsha Sai Ratna Deepak Mavari. In the program of Systems Engineering, Matthew Eric Boyer, Stephen M. Drost, Gitachu H. Michael, Jacob Leroy Spar. In the program of Human-Centered Computing, Francesca L. Peer, Justin Antony, Ogjechi Victoria Anyan Wu, Sujit Vipulancha, God's Favor Jonah Sunday, Venkata Richa Reddy Bomireddy, Kavya Rajendran. In the program of Information Systems, Ugochi Anekwa, Dujia Ucho Abba, Shamira Matthews, Oyekan Olaleya Oyegbile, Nadia A. Cooper, Zaid Jabaji, Jamoy Calhoun, Aisha, Jose Orantes Carranza, Jack Thomas Quiroga, Karina Lopez Brown, Ashutosh Nitin Kumar Latwala, Parthiv Bharat Kumar Gandhi, Janvi Parikh, Taruna Sanjay Pakhare, Savita Navalji, Saili Satish Dabule, Sujit Kandala, Bala Srikanth Madhavada, Shiva Kumar Talamanchi, Manjula Mathi, Preetham Madham Sethi, Sai Rajesh Rapelli, Nikhil Chaganti, Jaya Raj Guru, Kushdeep Kaur, Jagadiswari Sambangi, Amrutha Varshini Sadaneni, Nikitha Chaudhary Mandava, Venkat Kaushik Maram, Elik Morales Trotman, Shanmuki Gundu, Akshat Reddy Penikeshi, Tanmay Pola, Sathwik Muduthanapelli, Satya Tuti Reddy, Vasanthi Vomi, Anugraha Joy, Parishi Gujarati, Sai Sahiti Godavarti, Bala Harshith Kandikonda, Shiva Tarun Nanganuri, Monika Chira, Harshasri Vardhan, Rishika Chamala, Enkith Bevara, Datrishri Podugu, Sephora Kola, Poja Thondapu, Uday Kiran Reddy Pola, Prashanthi Grace Sandra, in the program of Mechanical Engineering. Vaidyam Naharika, Abhinav Bharata, Alamami Louis Sarai Conte, Hamza Umar, Veda Venkata Ramana Birashetty, Shreya Masareddy, Sai Mona Lisa Kethineni, Fenyu Sahiti, Akshansh Kumar Mandal, Geslanda Belus, Sada Siva Madhav Nimagada, Bharat Kumar Etigada, Sai Baba Bhimi Shetty, Bharat Simha Reddy Karnati, Rohan Vitrathu, Surya Sashank Tadapalli, Naga Pranith Madasu, Anil Kumar Reddy Chittam, Lakshminivas Reddy Chala, Ashish Kesari, Sekumar Badam, Koshik Manaru, Srija Kamar Reddy, Rohan Ashrit Bharadwaj Pandyala, Divya Medapur Reddy, Venkata Sai Charan Laisetti, Cherishma Puli, Anil Kumar Malayala, Sai Niharika Golem, Rajdat Mamidi, Rohit Kumar Kotike, Mani Teja Gunda, Sukruthi Yakala, Pragna Pulipati, Mukul Mokapati, Pruthvi Reddy Dadi, Naveen Chowdhury Nayudu, Rajashree Bhukia, Simanadeep Balmuri, Kuntaka Nikita, Abhishek Gudthamatam, Dharani Naredi, Monica Kumata, Nitin Reddy Tomala, Naveen Reddy Garlapati, Moria Sashank Sure, Nithin Kumar Alam, Sohail Sheikh, P.S. Manikanta Vijaya Shri Narasimha Naidu Chikala, Jashwanth Reddy Goraka, Sri Salam Basantpur, Shambargav Reddy Alam, Shankara Parameshwari Navya Shri Damarupula, Venkata Nikitha Rajanedi, Saivasishta Kopaka, Jeshavat Anjinaik, Jyothi Prakash Gulapali, Mahesh Reddy Karimola, Siva Sri Vastasa Mutukuri, Harshavardhan Kalagarla, Ruthika Kanchi, Shravanaranga Mandalam, Nikila Chila, Prudvi Yeshvanth Mundluri, Almas Fatima, last name unknown, Surya Tejaswi Yeramsetu. In the program of cybersecurity, Jordan Robert Shikani, Ian Carl Anderson, Nelson Patrick Gomez, Henry Hanhua Huang, Mani Deepak Surampali, Venkata Sairam Reddy Mulinti, Olalikan Olaniran Odanusi, Jasmine Alexis Smith, Kumail A. Raza, Mariana Ruiz de Struyhofer, Adnan Husseini Syed, Shrutika Joshi, Ame Chandrakant Ashtakar, Prajyot Prasad Salgaonkar, Srinath Suryavamshi, Hanumanjigari Harsha Vardhan Rao, Krishna Priya Asuri, Sapraja Beckham, Rashmini Akapali, Akshara Kocharla, Chaturya Gode Kodipaka. Krista Nicole Barnes. Sai Kaushik Mayur Kaluvai. Rohith Kotar. Shiva Teja Chintala. Sai Aditya Reddy Allah. Jagadish Chandra Prasad Sunkara. Anthony Sagarika Pamisetti. Mansur Ali Mohammed. Kaushik Tata. Luke Joseph Punturieri. Praveen Kumar Keshaboina. Dinesh Garampali. Gopu Bharath Kumar. Ravija Vangala. Kaushik Gadila. Shashidhar Shankar Manoharan. Norman Y. Singer. Suhana Shaikh. Akhilesh Akoju. Sachin Dudam. Akhil Reddy Goli. Divya Sai Balaji. Purnima Kolasani. Shubham Manoj Gengaje. Feson Kasaye. Shajiya Jahan Aki. Mzati Ian Mabula. Flora Fisso. Koluru Shrija. Divya Sri Nunati. Tejaswini Kavori. Dixith Kumar Bandari. Thota Nagavenkata Suryakash. Leela Manikanta Chikatla. Srinivas Naidu Pasyavula. Venkatarachana Yekirala. Barshita Adavi. Bhavani Madabathula. Priyamvada Vangala. Pujita Yerapotula. Pujita Yerapotula. In the program of Health Information Technology, Harshal Singh Chauhan. Mayur Rajput. Mubashir Hussain alias Bilal. Rasan Bowman. Nicholas Daniel Garnsey. Sai Sindusha Makinani. Malis Stella Mikandawiri Kawanga. Sudhashna Devi Siripurapu. Yamini Sagarika Katapetini. Sonia Adepali. Katragada Lakshmi Prasanna. Uche Daniela Anaeto. Priscilla Ama Aban. Sheetal George. Manisha Kaveri. Anusha Mandala. Sri Lakshmi Meghana Manapali. Pooja Gangadadi. Likitha Dudu. Harshita Kasu. Shriya Devata. Monika Reddy Bomareddy. Hima Bindu Gaurashetty. Bindu Polala. Mansa Nalivela. Akila Kola. Sri Varsha Reddy Chandiri. Anusha Patlola. Pooja Kasula. Vishnavi Marneni. Rajesh Yoti, last name unknown. Neha Nalapu. Indirmai Dande. Ambati Vainavi. Shireen Sheikh. Grishma Sai Sri Nayudu. Mithusha Potharaj. Nikhil Bandi. Dilip Swaraj Malavarapu. Sandeep Naidu Thokala. Tarun Pala. Akhil Kumar Gudikandala. Pavan Kalyan Jasti. Rupa Santoshi Gata. Saishri Kolipara. Tanuja Surasura. Sukesh Adatya Sundru. Shiva Shankar Boroju. Tejomayi Basa. Sama Ruchika Reddy. Master of Professional Studies candidates in the College of Engineering and Information Technology, in the program of Software Engineering. Pavan Pedini. Jivan Krishna Chigurupali. Gita Sai Srujan Nagabatla. Vinay Varma Pericharla. Hidare Diri Abdabar. Rahul Gundala. Aravind Varma Tirumala Raju. Gurav Deshmukh. Mojada Saikumar. Abu Huraira.
And Sritha Boothpali.
Let's have a round of applause for all of our graduates. I believe for all of the hard work that you just saw go across this stage, those of us who are in the audience can stand and give a round of applause to those graduates. Now, please join me in welcoming the UMBC Jubilee Singers to lead us in the singing of our alma mater. The choir will be conducted by Janice Jackson, Director of the UMBC Jubilee and Gospel Choirs. After the alma mater, we ask that you remain at your seats. Our program will be concluded by our Grand Marshal, and then the platform party and students will recess. Please wait to leave until the platform party has left the floor. You are already standing, so I won't ask you to do that. And if you are able to stand, would you please do so for the singing of our alma mater? The words are found on the back page of your program.
Hail, alma mater, our UMBC, boldly bearing your colors, the whole world to see, striving together in true unity. Black, gold, forever we're reminded of thee. Proudly we hail to thee, our UMBC. Throughout the ages, our UMBC, songs and memories still echo in true clarity. Knowledge and wisdom and truth we found here. Friendships we treasure that will last through the years. Proudly we hail to thee, our UMBC.
Thank you so very much. I now invite the Grand Marshal, Nancy Kuzmal, to conclude our ceremony.
Will everyone kindly remain standing until the platform party has recessed? Family and friends are asked to meet the graduates outside of the arena. On behalf of the UMBC community, I wish you congratulations, everyone.